Up towards Cat they will go, Simple. He had a rough one yesterday, looking to try and turn things around, and already... Oh, what? He just got railed. Poor guy.
Yeah, he was not ready for that. I mean, already Simple getting dropped. Zeus is tagged up as well. Big, they have gotten down through short, and it will be Dennis to find yet another Flamey. Oh, he's going to tap down too. And he has actually made this round doable now. For Na'Vi, Edward arriving on the ramp. Tizian's gone, and it's only Zantares remaining. A 1v3 required here from the Turkish player. And as he peeks wide, he's tagged up. They're not on the bomb, so he's playing for the time. But with 3 players still up, Flamey able to delete him.
С этим видео нам помог один надежный букмекер с высокими коэффициентами и быстрыми выплатами. Ссылочку на него и промокод с бонусом до 6500 к депозиту вы найдете в закрепе в комментариях, а в описании вы найдете ссылочку на нашу группу ВКонтакте, Инстаграм и Твич. Участвуйте в наших конкурсах, а мы переходим к видео.
Oh, and Big, they actually had a pretty good spawn for the B-Rush. They've actually headed over here with 4 players initially. They will be held back by that Molotov that gets thrown in, and there's 2 players on the other side. They go pushing on in on the back of these flashbangs, and Edward lining up too. Now Simple holding close. Not aware that this man's here yet are Big. They might not anticipate a second player being so close by. Electronic as well could actually draw a lot of the attention away from Simple, but this shot's got B. Head on a swivel. Tabson trading back, and Big, they win the round. Tabson with 3. Seemingly from nowhere. Zeus was able to get down into lower tunnels with Tabson, keeping an eye on mid on that scout. Edward's going to make quick work of Tizian.
I wouldn't call that quick.
But he's actually made up for it here very, very nicely. It's only got B left, and while we've seen some heroics with this Krieg, this does not look like a round in which that should be possible. Zeus on the flank will solidify it.
Solo B cross for Na'Vi. They go for the long control this round. It's going to be Edward making the first cross, or the big long corner smoke. They're getting out through it. Got B getting tagged down. Finished off is Edward. Lots of T's here, and they will decide to back off that Molotov sections off Tizian. Electronic can just pick him up. The rest of Big have yet to get through the doors. Electronic's nade could be good, but the spray is better. Zeus alongside him. This is a slaughter.
And it's not every day you see a round pan out like that. I mean, that was just an immediate meeting of the 5 players over on this side of Big versus 3 over at Long.
Electronic looks to do that as well. Na'Vi with no more utility to shut this one down. And Big with plenty for the execute. Edward's still watching this spawn ramp. What an off angle. No way! Tabson's ready for it, but he flicks and hits a shot. Going behind the pillar, or at least the telephone pole. The bomb dropped in top middle. This is getting scrappy now, but Big have got the upper hand.
They could actually get into the site, although just as I say it, Flamey now posting himself up. 15 seconds, Big, they've got to commit. They've just got to run the gauntlet. And Flamey is here. Missed shot initially, but Tizian left up alone. He has to get this bomb down, and Electronic's trying to jump shot him. Oh, he's doing damage. There you go.
Dennis, timing play into middle. Will Electronic be caught in the rotate?
Oh, Simple. If he'd thrown that nade in, would have been big damage. Instead, he's going to finish off got B with the M4, making quick work of this attempted B play. Are Simple and Edward.
They are not waiting around. Neither are Big, though. Fast B play into this rifle. Edward is fully blind on the site. He's going to need some support, but the flashbang's good as Zantares still gets a kill while blinded. Edward going down, and Electronic with some chip damage, but it's not enough for the trade. Now Big are posted in on the window, but he waits for no one, goes aggressively, as does Flamey. The issue is Flamey gets a kill, but that Molotov forces Electronic back, so it's just a trade from Big, and they keep that man advantage. Now got B coming in on the flank. Simple seems aware. Oh, has he caught him? Yes. Electronic swoops in for the frag. Are Na'Vi going to consider this? Because they were starting to back off when they got that kill on Gold B, but now looking in towards the site once again.
Na'Vi looking to play the long game. They threw all that utility in from mid so that Big anticipate that these players are holding middle. That could not be further from the truth. And I love that from Na'Vi. Big, they might get a second round, but Na'Vi shut down everybody. They throw a barrage utility in through the window, don't commit. In the back of Big's mind, you know, they haven't gone looking into mid. They anticipate that utility means there's players there. And so when they try and exit safely through the tunnels, they get annihilated. This round, Electronic opens up with a double. Flamey's locking down mid. And Big, they've got no cash. This was they had to pick this round up if they wanted to keep on buying as a result of losing everyone. at the end of that round previously, and now it's just got B left standing in what was a 1v5. Flamey's going to dispatch of him. Oh, you've been playing for 15 hours straight. You know, you're on a string of losses. Only hackers against you, obviously.
Yeah.
And it's very, very hard to recover from that. So
Big must feel like those guys are matchmaking right now. They are just getting cheated on by Electronic. Yet to die. Well, he's got one, but I won't hold him to it. Flamey, he's close. He's in that smoke, and the bomb plant's going in. He's not going to be able to stop it, but he will hit the tag. Zeus finishes off the shot. And now Flamey looking for a little bit more. Tabson's on the corner. He will line him up with that Org picked back up. Big have a bit of a chance here. That Org has gone back down towards Long, and it's a Long plant. Dennis on the wraparound could solidify this round, but Zeus shutting him down. Tabson off angle, but doesn't matter to Simple. Double from him, or picked up.
trying to take control of mid. This is, you know, a much slower round than what we've seen throughout this game, and I don't think that's on the back of, you know, Big slowing it down. Instead, it's just Na'Vi not taking these fights, and that's what Big have been waiting all round for. Now they try and make this mid to be happen, but 10 seconds, this bomb has to get into the bomb site now. It's got to get planted, and all it's going to take is a couple of kills. There's no time. The round's over. It's done.
Tabs, he finds a nade kill, but it's a bit post-mortem. Simple's already taken him down, and yeah, I mean, fantastic performance from these guys, and exactly what we wanted. Simple even opening up into this round. He's going to drop the man up on Catwalk. Zeus has picked up Tizian on Long, and Simple, he almost doubles it, but Dennis gets away with 6 points of health. The latest addition to Big, keeping that package most importantly, and bringing it up towards the Catwalk. Now Xantares forced out by the Molotov, but he gets 1 and 2. Xantares, he's made this round a potential for Big. This wrap round from Edward does get caught by Dennis, but the spray not connecting, and almost a team shot there.
But they are going to try and give this, obviously, last round of the first half, so they've got no bother going for it. Edward, 1v1, 5 HP in a dream, and it's got B on the other side, repositioning for short. The bomb isn't planted for him, so he's just going to try and take this fight. One shot is all that's required, and Big, they will salvage a third.
You know, I don't think you can, really, at this scoreline. 12-3, this is rough.
Well, yeah,
Big.
because at that point, it's like, do Betway want to lose a load of money? Where
Yeah.
it's like, now the odds 1.01 to 9.
We believe. Well, I mean, it's still doable. They just need the pistol round to spur the momentum on, Harry. We know Na'Vi have had some rough T-sides in these last couple of days, but that is the start that Simple wanted and that Na'Vi needed. Opening kill towards that B site. There's still 2 players here for Big, and they're dueling. Xantares will win it, but look at Na'Vi. They've already bailed out of this one. Tabson's pushed top spawn. Electronic's going to go down, leaving Long, but Edward is out in mid to get the trade. Lots of mid players and lots of mid kills for Xantares. 4 frags in that pistol round. Big now aware this is going to be an A play. That nade, not too bad. Tags everyone up on short. 35 seconds, and Xantares, he just has to delay.
A lengthy wrap from Tizian as well is coming in all the way back through T-Spawn. So these players at the A site, as you say, they just got to buy a bit of time for the flanks to come through. Tabson with the flick down onto Zeus, and he's looking for even more. Edward and Flamey will actually deal with the players inside of the bomb site. This bomb can now look to go down. It's planted for short, but Dennis is here, and he's arriving fast.
Oh, no.
Misses that spray, so he'll give up his position, but the Molotov forces these players in the site out into the open, and it's only Electronic left, but with both these players on short, now an M4 picked up.
He can wrap.
Surely not. Electronic into the 1v1. Tizian, here's the rotation, and he hops right on that bomb. Now, he doesn't have a kit. Electronic has to be fast up through short. He's running in. It's going to come down to the wire. Tizian still on the defuse. Electronic missing the spray. And Big, they get that 6th round by the skin of their teeth.
Zeus is going to try and play ahead of the mollies. Xantares spots him on the site. Edward gets the kill out Long. Huge round and huge game from him so far. He is not stopping. Still up onto the site. He takes down Xantares. 20+ kills for Edward right now. I think we have him, Electronic and Simple, all performing lights out. Bigger in a rough spot.
Tabson has to offer up some heroics with this scout, and he's able to get away with so much damage, but no kills coming through.
Well, keep it in mind. Tizian gets aggressive. Electronic catches it. Big have been doing that all half long. It's had pretty good success, but this time not so much. 4 on 2. Big. They rotate heavily towards B. They're getting flanked by Edward in the meantime. Simple hasn't dropped the auto snipe, but he's still running that from the T-spawn spam at the start of the round. Got B. Ooh, nice little angle above the barrels. The smoke covers his position. He might be able to get a kill from it, but Edwards killed his teammate. Got B alone. 1 on 3 inside of the site, and he gets a double, but it's not meant to be. Na'Vi take the victory here on Dust. Big's map pick, and they only get 6 rounds for it. Na'Vi
And then it was a really awkward round in which Zeus goes down trying to plant the bomb. He had like 4 points of health or something because Simple refused to plant it.
No, Simple pushed market.
Yeah, that was it.
He had to throw the bomb back.
Throw the bomb back.
Because he couldn't cross safely. Oh my.
And this was the attempted force from Big, attempted being the key word, because they've already lost 2, but Tizian will alleviate a bit of the pressure by plucking Electronic from the standings in this round. Now as a UMP to try and work with. tabseN back here, keeping an eye on Ramp, and he's pulled it back into a 3-on-3. GOB turning up with the Deeg, finally silenced, and it's Tizian. They know where he was earlier on in the round. He'll be wrapping in through mid. Plenty of time for Na'Vi to get into these post plants. The bomb planted out in the open. Zeus is going to take up a position on Ramp. Edward floating around Connector. The man move from Connector does give this mid control the way of Na'Vi, but Tizian in the meantime creeping in through the apartments. He believes that B is clear, and this bomb rotating up through short right now. While they do catch Flamey, in the back of Na'Vi's mind, you can kind of imagine, okay, well, with someone that deep, the odds are there's no one inside of the B bomb site, and they are right in that assumption. They'll get the bomb down, and now in the back of their minds, they just have to bear in mind that Tizian is still coming from the apartment.
It just opens up another prong for this attack for Big. The retake with so many positions got to be timed on that scope. Zeus does kill him, 1 HP, unreal, and he gets out as well. tabseN going back in for more. Zeus is unreal right now. 2 kills, locking down that market retake, spotted by Tizian, but at any point, Edward can jump with that flash.
Ooh, we saw the barrel. There we go, tabseN deleting Simple, 2nd kill of the round. tabseN has been actually very, very good at finding these openers with the AWP, and yeah, 10 seconds left. Na'Vi, they've got to get this bomb down. Somehow they're making the entries work. They might actually be allowed to get the bomb planted, but no. Flamey trying to deal with Zantares back in CT. That round does fall apart for Na'Vi. They encounter their first bit of resistance, really, from tabseN. And
Zantares forced forward by the Molotov, and this being forced forward could actually work to his favor because the boosters come through for Na'Vi. They've put a player in position. Electronic. These smokes can be good and bad, and Zantares, I think he's aware. He seems to be watching it, but Electronic fades in his favor, and he'll find the frag. Zantares dead. Back into the 4-on-4. Now with the man behind enemy lines, Na'Vi are looking to split A.
Yeah, but tabseN, it was him who tried to save the day in the round prior. This time, Edward, he has dismantled that boost. It's been taken down, and there's still 55 seconds left. Na'Vi, they no longer have to commit to this A side of things. Both players here for Big right now. GOB trying to spot mid, but Zeus there, and Zeus will tap away, dealing with the German IGL.
They can win this round with just a couple of kills from Tizian. The issue is, of all the players, it's the one man who doesn't have weaponry. Zantares rotating around to try and join him in the market, but now the smokes and flashes are flying through for Na'Vi, and they're still going A. It's underpass to A. Edward up in the connector, finally catches Dennis moving off of Ramp, and what a convoluted strategy for Na'Vi, but with 4 seconds left. Oh no, but I heard it go down. What happened? I swear I heard it. What? The smoke went down, and okay, so when you're planting on the front side of triple for Connector,
and he just missed the plant spot by a matter of pixels. Look, he tries to get it down
here. It's too far to the left. There's a little, so it's where the boxes meet, where there's kind of like a jut inwards. You can only plant there. That hurts for Na'Vi. I love the call to go back towards A, because they forced the rotate of Zantares towards B, so there was a double B setup for Big, but either way, we'll move on. That's all in the past. The present is entries on A. Zantares here, 2 kills. Great flashbang, and Zantares shredding Na'Vi here on the A site. Edward again, always getting these trades right back for Na'Vi. Can he save the day, though?
Oh, he might be able to. He's pulled it back into even odds. 2v2 now, and tabseN watching from short, his prying eyes trying to look into this round, but it's Edward stepping up, standing and delivering. And once again, I mean, look at the time. 25 seconds here. If Simple gives up this 1v1, there's still a chance for tabseN, but Simple not missing a beat.
Trying to sell this B fake, it's caused a rotation. Big have pulled a 3rd player over, and that's because they've got top mid control as well. tabseN's pushed up, Electronic won't check it, and tabseN, oh, that's risky. Yeah, he's going to take the pistol. Better idea. Now Na'Vi can push out onto the A site, and they've already taken the first kill there. Zantares dropped, and Big with that early B rotate off the back of Zeus going through the apartments. Well, they've been sold hook, line, and sinker.
Oh, Flavy and Simple making quick work of these players that are trying to filter in, trying to do something, and across the board, everything's coming up Na'Vi. Tizian left alone. Oh, Tizian making it look doable. Zeus brought down a 1 HP earlier on. And Edward, all that remain. Edward's been so good at finding these trades, and we need to see him keep that up now more than ever. But Tizian, third kill, and a real chance here. He doesn't have a kit to work with. He's got to try and find Zeus, and Zeus has won it on the back of the time. Try as Tizian might, he can't get the job done.
A confident maybe on the buy for Big, and Tizian, he's going to need a lot of assistance here. Only a Deagle to work with, although that could be enough. Given how he's been using this weapon in this map. That Molotov, oh dear, he walks right into it through the smoke, giving away his position. Luckily enough, his team are picking up the kills left, right, and center. Xantares with another one, got B's up in the market, and Electronic is pinned into the site. He's dead as well. You think you know, and then suddenly there's like 3-4 buys back to back.
Ooh. And this round, a fast start from Simple and Electronic. tabseN trying to do what he can. Dennis now up close at ramp. They know where he is. They're trying to trade him. And Dennis dropped. Zeus is entering into this A-bomb site like a machine. And Tizian left alone. Simple will catch him out from the short angle. Na'Vi is straight back in with a round. They are looking relentless.
Yeah, Gob now switching things up and going for an execute on the A site. We've not seen this just yet, but this time the slow pace gives Big time to get aggressive, and that has worked for them pretty much every single time they've gone for it.
Yeah, however, usually they've been used to, maybe finding an opener and then Na'Vi fall into this slow default. This time around, it was just that A execute, and Xantares able to get a second at Molotov raining on in as well from the Big side. Will hold back this push. One of these smokes is not quite hit the mark. Dennis trying to peek round it, but still dropped. It's Zeus to create even more space here. tabseN's getting burnt out, and Flamey picking him up. It's only GodB remaining, AWP in hand, and a 1v3 required. Simple shutting him down, an 11-4 half for Na'Vi. Well, it's looking like an A execute. 3 players do lie in wait. They're able to delete Electronic. Now Zeus hiding under Palace will be that unknown. Yeah, factor tapping away. Only able to get one. tabseN trading it out. It's Flamey and Simple left standing. Ooh, Flamey arriving to the occasion. Only good for one. And now Simple 1-on-3 from CT. Hugo, will your belief shape this round? Will it be enough? They've spotted him out in the open. They know where he is. They're whittling him down. And it's the man in jungle, Dennis, that looks to be the fail-safe here for Big.
I no longer believe.
Well, ooh, maybe you should. Maybe you should start believing. Simple gets the first man. Xantares here, but no, Xantares.
Flamey almost getting caught by that fast cat for Big. 2 players walking up. They could take short, and Na'Vi would have no info. There's a peek from Flamey. It gets one. Can he stay alive? The nade up close, and Xantares goes with it, getting blown to smithereens. Flamey looking to set fire to Big, and he's done so with 3.
This is not how this round should have ever shaped out. This was Big's chance to get back in to this series. And tabseN trying to make it so. Will find a double. Now, Flamey and Simple are both bought low, but getting tapped out. It will be tabseN winning that fight into the 1-on-2. And there's Flamey. 4 kills on the MP9. You really do get screwed. So it feels like, losing that anti-eco is the worst possible outcome.
Especially at 12-4, or 12-5 rather. That's even worse. It's not like they got the room to fall back on. They're going to have to force, then eco. By that point, Na'Vi are going to be at 14. And we're going to be seeing a similar story to Dust 2. It's looking that way. Simple's just pushing smokes. He's done. Not even fake smoke. Maybe just to cut off the rotate back up from Na'Vi. It certainly won't make them hesitate. Edward.
Oh, now he knows.
Yeah, he's
Edward
got the info.
Seen the barrel of the gun, taps down Tizian, and now just GodB remaining. Edward not going to try anything fancy playing around with a jump shot. Instead, forces GodB to have to deal with this immediate threat, and GodB will find the first man. Electronic, however, very, very fast, very aggressive. GodB's not ready for it, and Na'Vi, they save that round. 1 man surviving.
He's just going to set them up with a flashbang here, a little jump flash towards ramp to get them around the corner. Simple now knows they're moving in close. 50 seconds, all the time in the world for Big, but they will wait for no one, and they will get shut down on the ramp, rather.
Zeus is waiting at the car with a mag 7. Ooh, he's got to get the timing right here. That smoke's not going to last forever. He starts to creep in. Oh, no, I mean...
And tabseN's probably already cleared this. That's the worst part.
Max 7 on Zeus, and there's the first. Not going to get any more. Santara's able to chip away at him, and now this push looking to come through. Electronic still the unknown factor over here on the bench. Will dispatch of Dennis, and Santara's not quite able to line up the trade. Electronic.
And the fact that, you know, every game we've seen from Na'Vi, Zeus has also been, you know, great. Doing everything we need of him, and sometimes even more. That just makes it even harder for the likes of Big. Interconnected with the bomb. Flamey gets 2. Electronic will shut down another one. And Tizian's left alone in a 1-on-5. Na'Vi, they are looking to pick up this win. They are looking to send Big 0-2 down, and that's exactly what they'll do. 16-5 over on their map pick. They will dominate the scoreboard. And Na'Vi, I mean, what a team they're looking like right now. We question whether they could still make it to Montpellier after that game yesterday, but I mean, all of my doubts have now been lifted. They will have one more game to play to decide their fate. That's going to be up against Heroic tomorrow, but we're not done just yet. We have more Counter-Strike to come, and the Desk as well. So, of course, the Danish Derby coming up next. Desk first, and before that, a break. So we'll see you in a sec.